Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Red Wolves offense will have the first possession of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Ballman.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. On the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Spears. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They're going back to the ground. Shakes off the tackler.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Rides to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. It's a draw. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Scanning the field, it's Spears. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket starts to collapse. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds after a huge pickup, and he's still short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
It's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stopped after making the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Arkansas State, 0.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the ground game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now the 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's a bit.
Off he goes! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking for a man. It's Spears. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Kick that kicking team.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Offense set on first down. They'll try the counter. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your lane.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
7, Mississippi State.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution, and that field starts to shrink, and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Yeah, and how about the 3rd down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the 3rd down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man quickly.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're going to throw it again. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 50, the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 4 over ULM. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They took their time out of the game, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good.
Oh, look out! Inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game, make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And they got him for the sack. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Third down play from the gun. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He's back to throw on second down. Wide open downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it in the middle, it's Tompkins. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's gonna run it. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The field goal is no good. And a chance to get the deficit under 20, could not do it. It is still a 22-point margin. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Barry. He lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some heat.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The option look. Now the toss. At the 40, there he goes. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can go on.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll give it to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He looks that one in nicely. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration.
And they get the sack just like that.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Red Wolves will punt. Oh, they're faking it. Uncorks one. And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for space to the left. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. That's the end of the quarter. State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Bulldogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. They'll line up to go for 2. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And the Red Wolves are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage.
He is smashing people. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
27.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They want that clock to run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the stomping has commenced. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Arkansas State 50.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful one. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Gets open down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Mississippi State going up tempo. Looking to pass on second down. Working the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
42 Spider. 4.
He's looking for a man on second down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense. The throw falls incomplete.
Second down coming up.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 5.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. At the 35, he's open. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They'll toss it to the left. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Easy.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Slams ahead. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football all the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football.